What's happening, everybody? Monday Night Live number 106.
Welcome.
First time ever doing the live from Europe. And Adon's doing the live from, not the first time ever, his pickup truck on the island of Puerto Rico.
Never done that before.
Never.
Never done that before.
Yeah.
Well, I've been watching
Adon, I saw
Winter
a
Olympics,
YouTube.
and I haven't seen you in ever. And
You're breaking up.
hold on. Fucking shit.
No, we can hear you now. Nope.
What about now?
We can hear you now.
All right. I've been watching the Winter Olympics, and I haven't seen you in one shot. And you're supposed to be
Really?
the tallest guy there.
Oh, dude, I think we were on TV for the
Which one?
the big jumps with the snowboards, where the Australian guy who was supposed to win came in second.
Yes,
We were
I saw that. He
so
fucking failed at the end.
yeah, we were standing directly at the bottom of the hill, dead center, and we were standing with his agent. So they
All
kept
right.
coming by. They kept coming by with the cameras, not to see us. I mean, they didn't realize that it was the flip flop flipper. I don't think they just thought it
Bastards.
was.
How could they not know?
It was that Australian kid, and he was supposed to win for like the.
He
I don't
got
know.
second again. He must feel like crap. The Japanese were killing it though.
Oh my gosh, man! It
They
was
were
it was a fun
flying. They
event.
were smooth like butter.
Yeah, it was so cold. Oh my god!
I bet. Well,
But
you're gonna have to
yeah,
get
that
an
was
orange
fun.
hat, something.
What's that?
You're gonna have to get an orange hat or something, so that way I can
McKenna was
spot you.
standing there wrapped in the American flag, and they kept coming by because we were with all the Australians and we were with that guy's agent. What was that guy's name? I can't remember that guy's name.
Oh,
But anyway,
that's probably why they're not showing you. He had a cool name. Forget.
Bucky or something.
Yeah, Jeffy, Bucky, something.
Yeah.
But they weren't showing you because you had the American flag. What you need to do is stand with multiple flags, and when the guys go up, you just change flags. That way you
Yeah.
show up on TV.
Yep. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, that event. And then we're going to a hockey game on
Saw
Wednesday
that
night,
too.
and it's going to be the United States. It just by chance happened to we bought tickets, and I wasn't going to go because we were going to do the master class or not the master class. We were going to do the mastermind group that night, but when it became the Americans, I asked everybody if they were cool if we changed it up to Friday.
I
So
saw
we're
that.
Rainmakers on Friday instead. I'm glad everybody was cool with that because I think how often do
They're
you get a
playing tough,
chance to see your team play in the Olympics? So
and it would be sick if they win. They haven't won one yet.
yeah, I
Not
mean
in a
they're
while, anyway.
undefeated. They're undefeated right now and they're seated second. And I don't know who they're going to play on Wednesday night, but
I think it's Germany.
it should be, and we already crushed Germany, so Germany's still pretty good, but we beat them pretty handily. So
No,
that should be a fun game.
I saw the one with the Denmark. Was it Denmark or the Swedes? One or the other.
The girls hockey won against the Swedes today. The U.S. women's hockey won the gold medal against Sweden today, so that's
All
fun.
right.
And
Did you guys buy a castle?
we're going to look at castles in Milan. And yeah, that's something we can talk about. I mean, I've been looking at real estate. I don't ever go anywhere where I don't look at real estate. So I've
Yep.
been putting out
Especially now with your glasses.
especially now with my glasses. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, I have put off buying readers for 54 years, but I bought them 2-3 weeks ago.
Look at that. He buys readers,
I think I'm
guys.
already needing to graduate from a 1 to a 1.5, but I'm gonna try and hold off on that for as long as possible.
Let me tell you that he bought the readers, and ever since he's bought them, he's turned like 85 years old. He's like, hey, did I tell you I went blind? He's told me that 14 times already.
I mean, it's kind
Just
of a
like
big
a good
deal
old
when you lose
grandpa.
your vision, buddy. You young guys. I'm telling you, it's sort of a big deal when you start to go blind.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm
Last
not
time he
really
told me it
going
was like, listen, back in my day, we
blind.
didn't have readers.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in my day, real estate was cheap.
I'm gonna have to get the laser surgery. I'll be
My
able to
mom
see
got
again.
that thing. She has like a bionic eye. It looks pretty weird. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they put a ring in your eye, so you have like one eye always dialed, and then the other one's like in and out. It's weird.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So what are
you
we
could
gonna
see it
talk
if you
about here
look.
tonight?
Well, I saw McKenna's post, and it looked like you guys to buy a castle to do a hotel play, which sounded pretty fun.
Well, you know what? I think we could do flip flop flip or international if we had enough people that wanted to partner with us. This stuff is so expensive over here, guys. It makes me so glad that I invest on the island of Puerto Rico. I'm going to be honest. I mean,
How
one,
much is the castle?
everything pretty much is $1,000 a square foot everywhere we look. So that's like
Holy shit!
I'm staying in a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, just as modest as they come condo here in Zurich. $1,000 a square foot for something like this. It's not even nice. Anything nice is $2,000 a square foot. And then we went out into the country today with all just the cows and the cheese and a house there, a modest house there, still a couple $1,000,000. It's and I'm saying $1,000 a foot. It's actually $1,000. So it's like $1,300 in dollars. It's 1,000 of their money here in Zurich. Um, so super expensive.
Wow.
And then if we think that the dealing with the government sucks in Puerto Rico or in the States, man, from what I can tell, from what I gather, the first thing you have to do if you ever want to come and this is specifically for Switzerland, but if you want to invest in Switzerland, your first stop should be the local municipality because you don't want to just buy something or think that you're going to buy something and be allowed to do things like rent it out or do Airbnb. They have rules for everything. They got rules to tell you about the rules, and then they definitely have rules on whether or not you can buy. If you don't live here, it's really hard to buy housing. So um,
So
that's that
why are
that's
you
that's
in?
going to make it unlikely that we're going to do anything in Zurich. The price is just too high. They don't make any money, and they've got all
I
these
thought you were in
rules.
Italy. Why are you in Zurich?
We're going to hit 5 countries on this trip. So
Oh,
we're in Zurich right now. We'll be back in Italy in a few days. Um, we
okay,
were in
that makes sense.
Liechtenstein yesterday or the day before,
Licking
which
what?
Liechtenstein, the country you've never even heard of, is one of the richest countries in the world. The median
Yeah,
income there is like $250,000 a year.
those are the poor people, huh? Poor
I know.
Europeans.
I told my daughter, I said, just go pick any bum off of the street. He can afford your lifestyle. So.
You'll be rich. You get both worlds. She gets what she wants. She gets a rich husband and a communist country. There you go.
It's definitely socialist, I'm sure. Rich socialist
Oh, that's
country. There are only
great.
49,000 people live in that country. I didn't even know it was really a country, but we went.
You can call yourself a country of 49,000 people.
Yeah,
That's
they're a
not a
country.
town.
I mean,
They must
it's not
have a
even a big.
badass
It's
army.
not even a big city, is it? You know.
Yeah, it's like a farm town.
Yep. It was a cute old town. It was nice. The whole town was doing this cosplay thing. We were there for some festival on it was Sunday night, and everybody was dressed up like cartoon characters, and they had bands marching through the streets and festivals everywhere. It was pretty fun. It was snowing and freezing cold.
Doesn't sound fun at all.
The snow stuff is fun to visit, but oof, I don't know how people live in it.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly how I feel about winter. It's like I'll go visit and play and ski and snow and do all the fun stuff as long as I know in 2 weeks I'm back in the tropics.
So,
If not, then I get depressed.
are you able to see if people put questions in here? And
Well, people ask questions, we can see them, but so far they just say it sounds like fun.
Manny making moves says international love it. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. So this is the Monday Night Live number 106. Let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you hit the like for us, guys. And it's going to be just Adon and I tonight. And I don't know what Adon is doing. What are you doing, Adon? Picking up
Getting
dinner?
home.
He's getting home.
Again,
So we can answer questions inside of the chat if you've got them. Got any good deals you're working on, Adon? Also put in the chat. You guys want to go international with us? Who wants to buy a castle? Let's see. Nothing in the chat. Go back to the stage. Yep. All right.
Guys, you can ask your questions. No, I'm here.
So it's 11:15 at night. We'll go till we'll go for about an hour, guys. But then I'm gonna try to get to sleep after that. We've got to get up early and get on the road.
Yeah. It's past Grandpa's bedtime.
You know damn sure it's past my bedtime. Bedtime's 9 o'clock generally. So
yep. It's only
what happens.
it's only
what
past
happens
9
when you get
o'clock when
old.
he's
You
looking
wake
at
up
deals.
at 5. You go to bed at 9.
Yep. Ah, you poor old man. What are we gonna do with you? We're gonna have to put you in a home.
Well, maybe we should buy one.
We can put you in a home, or we can put you down. Which one you want, Grandpa?
Bippity boppity. We're going to find out about castle prices. In Italy, there are some ruins that are really inexpensive. I'm imagining that they're complete disaster value add stuff. Anything nice is super expensive. So
I read an article, and I don't remember what was the name of the town, but this lady bought like 32 bedrooms for almost $1,000 a bedroom. So it was like $32,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Italy. I'll find you the article. I'll send it to you. I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck? I want one. And it was a complete value add, but you know, it's
Manny's asking if you're on a site about to fire a contractor. I think he's at his home about to get attacked by the babies.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Exactly what's going to happen. I went to Bonza today, and I got a contract on a house. We'll talk about it tomorrow on what's it called?
I hear the baby girls.
Hell yeah, your turn. I'm fucking checking out.
Flagship Photos has been commenting on a lot of videos recently, and he saw an old San Juan property asking $750 with 6 units. I think if that's an old San Juan, depending on how big that is, that doesn't sound terrible. Although he's saying San Juan, that's probably not old San Juan. That couldn't possibly be old San Juan, could it?
What did he say?
Flagship Photos is saying he saw a project in San Juan asking $750,000 with 6 units, and I misread it and thought he said Old San Juan, but I don't think that's possible.
Well, unless it's Villa Palmeras or Santurce or something.
Yeah, if it's in
San Juan is big, so San Juan can be like really weird areas.
Calle Sola, he says. We know that Calle Sola property, 925 Calle Sola.
Is it blue?
I don't remember.
I think it's the one we saw. 925.
We've been to that.
I'll tell you right now.
You know what's interesting?
Oh, this is your buddy. This is I know exactly that building. That's the one next to where my grandpa used to live.
Oh, that's why I know 925 Calle Sola. That's my. Yeah. I used to own that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny.
Exactly.
That's funny. I was just about to say what's pretty cool is that when I first came to Puerto Rico, I didn't recognize any of the names of the streets. I didn't know a damn thing about the real estate. And now someone can pop in an address and say 925 Cayasola, and it pops in my head. It's like, oh, I know that property. And I couldn't think about which one it was, but I'm thinking I know that property. And I do know that property. We
Yeah.
used to own that property, guys. We bought that property for $35,000. There was a tree that had fallen
You
through it
see?
at the time. And
You
now
see, he's
he's
doing the
asking
grandpa thing. Back in
750.
my day, we bought it for 35,000. Now it's
Back in my day,
750.
last week. Yeah, it is really nice. My friend Kia bought it from us. He's renovated it and renovated it and renovated it, and he's done a really, really
Done
good
really well,
job.
yeah.
He's done a
And it's
really
been an
good job
Airbnb
with
ever
it.
since, right?
Yeah, and he added a third floor to it and a couple of more big apartments. He did a really good job. He spent a ton of money. He had a really good vision. I still think he's a little bit ahead of where he should be in the neighborhood.
The area. Yep.
Um, but he probably has cash flow to justify $700,000, honestly.
He's done a lot. He's done a lot
Oh man,
for that area. And that was not an area where he put it really nice.
we got a
It's
question here.
very
Was the
central.
Apex class canceled last Thursday? It was. Sorry about that, guys. I was sick as a dog and I couldn't do it, and so we ended up canceling that class because it was too difficult to get it together. So we're gonna have a great class inside of Apex this Thursday, and we'll see you there. If you guys are wondering what Apex is, Apex is our kind of low ticket premium community where we've got a couple hundred real estate investors in there, and we're doing deals, and it's a lot of fun. That community. We teach a master class in there every Thursday. We also do our deep dive deal analysis on Tuesday nights, which I think we'll do tomorrow night, assuming some Apex people bring us some deals to look at.
I got a deal.
But we get our deals that we look at for the Shark Tank on Tuesday nights from the Apex community. So if you've ever watched Shark Tank and you were wondering how do you get your deal out there in front of us, join Apex and bring them. And I think we're looking for deals to look at for tomorrow. So if you've got any, hey Nancy. So
I got one.
Nancy, Thursday is for the Apex. Friday is for we're gonna
The
do them
Rainmakers.
the Rainmakers on Friday. Yeah. Uh,
Who else?
Flagship Photos says he's new. Are you saying you're new in Apex too? And Flagship, I know I've seen you. I know I've seen you posting on some of the videos. I appreciate that, man. Keep that up, everybody. The more interaction we get on these YouTube videos that we put out there, the better the channel does, the bigger the community gets. So thank you guys who like and comment and subscribe. Flagship, what's your name? So we'll know who we're talking to. And Nancy, we'll see you Thursday. Nancy, did you get your cruise ship sold, or are you gonna come with us on the cruise? Flagship, what's your name?
Name is Lou.
Lou. Hey, Lou. All right. Nice to meet you, Lou. All right. Who's got a question for us? And Lou, where are you from? Lou Babich.
You know, if you do buy stuff in Italy, how would your logistics work? You know, it's different buying something in Connecticut. You can take a flight anytime to Connecticut.
Yeah.
In Italy, I think you would have to move at least 6 months out of the year to make sure everything gets done. And they probably only work 6 months a year.
Yeah, that's you're probably right. I mean, like where we've been looking at these chalets up in the mountains where it snows and stuff. I think that they run those as Airbnb and they get a long season because they get the winter ski season and then they get the summer like hiking season. But a lot of places you might only get a few months where you actually make any money. It's been tough to figure that stuff out so that Oh,
Well,
he's
it's not
born in
only
Connecticut. It's been pretty tough to figure out how you make money on these things. Like here in Zurich, I, I just don't think that you're pretty much not buying properties thinking you're going to make cash flow or anything. Although I did learn something really interesting. You know, Zurich is famous for their banking, and they have a very interesting way that they lend people money who buy housing here. They lend 80% of a purchase, and they'll lend 80% of the 80% at interest only payments, which can basically go on in perpetuity. And then the last 20% they lend that and they amortize it. So even though this apartment that I'm in might cost $1.5 million, someone would put down 20%, the bank would lend them 80%, and the interest rates are super low, like 1 to 1.5% interest. So you get low payments, but even with that, you still don't make any money because you have taxes and insurance and vacancies and maintenance and stuff. So
well,
it's just
my
it's
big worry there wouldn't be really the Airbnb. I mean, obviously the Airbnb has to matter. You have to make money,
yeah.
but it's more the construction. You know, right now that it's cold, do you see any construction going on anywhere?
Oh my gosh, there's cranes everywhere. Yes, they're building nonstop
So
everywhere
they
we've
build
been.
in the cold. They don't care.
They're building in the cold. They don't care.
Wow.
The cold does not stop these people. That's for damn sure. Not like Puerto Rico. I tell you, if it got cold like it is here in Puerto Rico, people would just stay indoors or die.
No, it's been raining for a month, and everybody's wearing winter coats and rain jackets like it's fucking 30 degrees, and I'm like, it's only raining. And I'm like, it gets below 70, and everybody's freaking breaking out full-on head-to-toe winter coat.
Yep. So what's going on with our renovation on the apartment?
Oh man, it's looking great. I didn't swing by today. I didn't have time, but tomorrow morning, that's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Make a
See how
short
the
for me, buddy. Help me out. Make a short. Put it out on YouTube. Show
I'll
everybody
make it
what we
short.
got going on. I
I'm
want to
gonna
see
call
it.
it. I'm gonna call it. Grandpa Robert made me make this short.
Grandpa Robert's asking you, Sonny, would you please make me a short? Because I want to see what's going on with our beautiful apartment.
Because he can't see it
Lou was
without the
just
reader.
in Puerto Rico last week, and he loves Puerto Rico. So well, that's awesome, Lou.
That's great.
Awesome. So back to the way that they do the lending here.
Do you have to be a resident?
Yeah, so that's for a residence, right? And they have rules. Like I couldn't just buy one. I can't just make an offer and buy it. I have to get a special permission or a permit to be able to buy because I wouldn't plan to live here. I did a short earlier, but basically said that if you're going to try and invest in a place like Zurich, your first stop needs to be the local government, and it just sounds disgusting to me. So I'm very glad that I have investments elsewhere, and I'd like to do the Flip Flop Flipper International, but man, you can't wear flip flops here in the winter. Your feet would freeze off.
Your
And
toe is gonna fall.
and you know, guys, I don't like dealing with the government anywhere I go, so I'm just probably going to be out on that idea. But you never know, because if we find the right thing, maybe we could put a deal together. It would be fun, and at least it's fun to learn about new places. Are you guys like me when you travel? Do you guys look at the real estate and try and figure out how people make money and whether or not there's good deals in an area?
Yes.
And I know you are, Don.
Ever
I
since
was interested
Ukraine,
to learn how they lend that money though. And how do they get the money that they can lend at like 1.5% interest? It's crazy.
I was talking to my Colombian stepmom, and she was telling me they have fucking like in the banks or CDs or stuff like that give you 15% on your money.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, what? It's crazy. She's
They,
like, yeah.
that can't be true. If that's true, why wouldn't we all just go open up a bank account in Colombia and buy a CD?
I don't know.
Well, I
again,
guess because that guy in Colombia could be scooped up in the middle of the night at any time now, and
at any time. But if they take him out, we're good.
I don't know if you'll still get your 15% with the banking. So you just never know.
So, I mean, I've heard Venezuela is doing real well after everything, prices have gone up, everything's moving, so we'll see. We'll see. I like to go visit Venezuela.
I'm ready to go. You want to go? Let's go visit Venezuela and then go to Argentina and make a South American tour of it. Because Flip Flop Flipper International probably does work in South America. I bet I can wear flip flops
In most of them, for sure.
There.
You probably can't go to Peru.
No, Peru's kind of cold, right?
Yeah. It's all in the mountains.
Yeah.
If you think driving in the mountains here is crazy, imagine being in a tour bus with fucking 25 people going down a mountain road.
Wow.
That's not wider than the ones here.
One of the coolest things that I would say that we've seen, because I've never really been on a winter vacation in Europe before, and we're at the Olympics and now we're in Zurich. Guys, on the drive through these mountains, the roads are incredible, and then the road will just drive straight up and through the biggest mountain. Like they just tunnel through these places. It is an engineering feat like none other. It's crazy. If we could do that on the island of Puerto Rico, we could get across Puerto Rico in 30 minutes. You know, just instead of trying to do the bad roads around the mountains, just go right through the middle of them.
We need Elon to come and drill through the mountains.
Yeah, we need Elon. Come on, Elon, where are you at? Somebody send this to Elon and tell him he needs to come tunnel through some mountains in Puerto Rico. That ought to make some people happy.
Yeah, of course. No.
Video one says, let's go. He's thinking about Honduras, Ecuador, and Costa Rica. Video one, put your name in the chat, and I'll tell you what.
Honduras is covered.
We were just in Honduras, and very, very likely, guys. I mean, and only because this thing came in the chat today, I'll tell you, we're very likely going to do an event in Roatan, Honduras later this year, maybe sometime in late summer or something like that. And it would be, the idea is that we could go have like the vacation of a lifetime and put a group of people together for 4 or 5 days and just have everything from mansion living with the private chef, fishing, and all of the fun stuff that you could imagine, and then we'll do a small like one-off mastermind, and it's not super expensive or anything. Who would be up for that? That would be interesting. If you guys would be up for that, keep an eye out for that. That's something that we've been invited to do with a good friend of ours, Jeff Hazlett, and I think we'd like to do that. That place is amazing.
I'm down if I can get a babysitter.
Video one is in, but he still won't tell me his name.
He doesn't want you to know. He wants you to know.
Bippity boppity in. Look, we got some people ready to go. All right, we're gonna do this flip flop flipper thing international. All you got to do to figure out these great ideas, guys, is once every 8 or 10 years, decide to take a vacation with your family, and then just continue to do what you do and work and look at real estate everywhere and put a few things out on video. Grant Gordon in Las Vegas. All right. I've been to Grant Cardone in Las Vegas. Oh, I thought I was being told a name. Yeah, I like Grant Cardone. That guy knows a thing or two about buying multifamily.
Yeah, he does.
We should start to build a list. Maybe let's make a post in Apex and let people know that we're thinking about doing something.
Let's do it.
All right. Thanks for that comment, because now Video 1, we're more likely to do the Honduras thing. 10X events. I heard Grant is in trouble right now with the Bitcoin stuff, that he's got margin calls. I hope that's not true.
I didn't hear that.
What else? Who's got a great deal? Who's got a question about real estate?
Who's presenting a deal tomorrow?
Are you presenting a deal tomorrow?
I am.
Okay, cool. Are
I
you going
need
to
money.
present the Ponce?
Yeah.
The guy who's in Apex that was going to go to the foreclosure sale tomorrow in Garabo didn't have enough money, and he was asking if we could help, and I told him to reach out to you. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that?
No one's reached out to me.
Okay.
No
I
one's
mean,
asked me nothing.
I think tomorrow would be tough since I'm in Europe and not in Puerto Rico. And
Well, that
it's tomorrow.
and I can't raise. I don't know how much he needs.
He only needs like 30 grand or 40 grand. He's got 30 or 40 grand as well, but he wants to go up to like 60 or 65 on a purchase price on something in the Garabo area.
Well. Let's see. I'm going to be working on a list this for next month.
Yeah, I think we need to get back to the foreclosure sale. I believe there's going to be deals there.
So that's what I'm going to be working on. What else?
Flagship, how did you like that 10X event? I just had a friend who was at one in Miami recently, and he thought it was a great event, but he said it was very, very timeshare-ish type sales stuff, high pressure to buy in, and
To buy what?
I don't know, his 10X, I guess. I guess it's some kind of course or something. I'm not really sure. No, Flagship liked it and says it was amazing. Did you buy it?
How much?
And Grant's always got these great big deals going, and I think he invites people to invest with him, and
I know.
he sets up investor communities, kind of like what we do with Apex, only I think on a much grander scale. Flagship didn't buy it. Well, guys, does anybody have any questions that they want to ask? Oh, wait, let's go. Nancy says my son, the handyman, may be moving to PR the beginning of next month, and he will be looking for work as soon as he gets settled in. He's good, reliable, and he will be joining the group. And Nancy, he comes well recommended. Make sure he makes a post in Apex. Make sure he reaches out to Don and I. Yeah.
We should connect him with Lindsay. I know Lindsay's looking someone for little stuff. I gave her someone else, but she's always looking.
Yeah, that's great. We'll connect. Nancy, he'll get work for sure. If he's if he's able to show up on time and complete tasks and stuff.
That's the first part. Everything else we can work around.
Yep. Tell him to bring some tools, but if he's good and shows up on time and stuff, there's more work than he can handle. He could work 15-hour days if he wants.
And get paid for 5.
Well, I didn't say the pay was good. I just said there's a lot of work. But
yeah,
no, the pay has gotten a lot better, though. I mean, the pay has gotten a lot better.
Dude, it's crazy how much these handymen people. This is how bad it's gotten. People with total no skill set. I'm talking about the grunt who just picks up the rocks, throws it in the van, and walks away. Is almost like getting to $175, $200 a day, and you're like, but you do nothing. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy how expensive these people are getting.
It is nuts because they want to get paid like they're
they're
working
fucking
in New York, but they're not going to put in the full day's work or show up 2 days in a row. It's tough. But when somebody shows up and does good work, and we got a ton of work for you guys. If you are a handyman and you're thinking about moving to Puerto Rico, join our group, the Apex Group. We'll get your business off and running.
For sure.
Any containers? What about containers, flagship? I'm missing it.
E-containers. I think he's trying to speak Spanish.
What?
E-containers.
Yeah. Mike wants
Go
to buy
find a
notes
bank.
and PR.
Yeah, this is Mike. Go find a bank and buy some notes in PR and be the guy that brings that stuff to foreclosure. Mike, I want to work on that. I don't know. I know we talked about it, but trying to focus on that as well as everything else.
Shipping a car to Puerto Rico can be expensive. You might be better off selling your car in the States and just buying a car on the island, unless you got a car you love.
Look, what's going to happen is you're going to get taxed on that car again. So whatever you paid over there, you're going to get taxed again here, a sales tax. Unless you're a federal employee, then you have an exemption, but you have to keep the car, because the way we found out, we sold our car and then got hit with the sales tax later. So unless you're going to keep the car forever and you're a federal employee, you don't have to pay the tax. But if you're, it's much easier just to buy a cheap car down here. There's good cars down here.
And there are cheap cars on the island now. For years, when I first came to the island, there were no inexpensive cars on the island after Maria. I mean, you couldn't find like a $5,000 car on the damn island. Now, whatever, things have changed, and there are used cars that function really well that you can buy, and they don't cost you an arm and a leg. So.
That's it? I got guests in the house today.
Oh yeah? Who's at the house?
It's the father of my children. She's gonna stay now and take my place, and I'm gonna leave.
The father of your children isn't you?
No, it's a woman. They don't think they'll think you're a tranny rather than a lesbian.
My goodness. The times we live in, Adon, that statement could mean a lot of different things. My wife's boyfriend says that we're going out. And I got, come on.
They said if I behave, I get to watch.
The father of my children is here. That's funny.
So
I'm taking your wife.
Yep. Go for it. You can have her. I need a break anyway.
You get whatever you want for dinner. Pick up Emma when you come home. He's on our door.
No problem, boss. Whatever you say. I get to my house and I get told to do things. Ridiculous.
It says every man ever, Adon.
Yeah, I found out the hard way. That's for sure. I got duped. I'll be back. Bye.
You're sent off on a honeydew list?
I gotta go pick up the baby.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So she can meet her real father.
Yeah. Nice.
It's what. Before people start speculating, it's my wife's best friend. It's just called Daddy.
The girl
Fefe.
we met in Chicago? Was that who that was?
Yeah. You met her. You met Fiona.
Yeah.
I mean, Fiona.
Yeah. I recognized her voice actually there when she just
Felicia.
said something. Felicia, yeah. Hey, I'm not on the YouTube thing like I normally would be, looking to see how many likes and stuff we got, but if you like these Monday Night Lives, we would love for you to hit that little thumbs up button there. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you like real estate investing, we put out content every single day, and we tell you what we do, tell you how we do it, talk about why on these Monday Night Lives. So let's go. I even tell you about real estate when I'm traveling in
Married
Europe.
life?
That's married life.
What
That's
time
right.
is it, Robert?
It
Oh,
is
yeah, it is.
midnight. It's 11:43 p.m. And I'm an old man, like Adonis said a couple of times, and I'm gonna have to be in bed soon. So we got time for a few
Guys,
questions if you
I
got any questions. But
you have to be careful with the memes you send to people because they become true. Ever since I
yes,
met Robert and he asked me for a pin, I send him old people memes, and now he actually turns into an old person.
I'm not old
We're
yet.
ruined.
I'm
Ruined.
I'm coming up on middle age though. I'm gonna be 55 this year. So
Just in time for a crisis.
no, I've had plenty of crises. We don't need any of those.
Gonna buy a tiny car.
No.
Gonna buy a tiny car. Little smart car.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to buy. I have an X90, X something 90 Volvo, which
A
seems like a
CX-90
beautiful.
Mazda.
No, it's a
Oh, those are tiny.
it's a Volvo. It's a kind
Yes,
of
I know the one
mid-size,
you're talking about.
and I hate it. That damn thing doesn't turn at all. I don't like it. I thought I liked it
You
at
should-
first. I don't.
You should look at the CX-90 from Mazda. It's pretty sick. You'll like that. You'll feel comfy in that.
Yeah, is it big enough? The XC90,
Yeah.
that's the one, maybe. Yeah, the XC90. And
Yep.
at first I liked
Those
it, but then once we got into this, we accidentally made a couple of wrong turns and got ourselves in a tight spot, and that car just does not turn very well at all. So
Well, you're used to the Cybertruck. Turns
the
almost
Cybertruck
180
turns
degrees.
pretty well. Yeah, but my F-150 also turns on a dime. So I don't know. I don't know why that SUV doesn't turn that well. And the damn thing's always fighting with me and trying to keep me in the lanes and beeps at me and yells at me that I'm speeding everywhere. I know I'm speeding. I don't need the fucking car telling me.
It tells you in European.
Manny, I'm just talking about trying to turn right onto a street, or just there's these little roads, and I'll tell you. So we pulled into a parking garage in Liechtenstein, and it's one of those that kind of turns in a big loop, and you go up from floor to floor. About halfway through each loop, I'd have to back up and then go forward again, or you would hit the wall. It just doesn't turn at all. So anyway. That's just me griping. It's comfortable enough, and then it's safe.
Well, guys, you've made it. If you made it this far, you see me get in 2 cars. So, like that video and subscribe and leave a comment.
Well, what can we talk about for the next 10 minutes about real estate that could help someone to go out there and buy the deal of a lifetime? Or
Well, guys, I
great
got something because I was talking about it on the way here. I would start looking at the news and reading what's up and coming and where the investments are going. Something I learned from the Flip Flop Flipper is that if the big boys are gonna go buy over there, you should go there too, because they're investing way more money than you are, and they're taking a bigger gamble, and all you're doing is doing little flips. So my big gamble right now is Ponce, because the news has been roaring about Ponce. You're talking about, you got the biggest cruise line in the world, the biggest cruise line, and the biggest ship that docks in Ponce. You have the Intercontinental Hotel that is getting revived and hopefully coming back on market soon. And then you also have the build out of another hotel that is a part of the a speedway, so a racing track, which is going to be
like
pretty
NASCAR racing, or like
no,
or
like when you and me actually get rich, we'll be able to rent a Porsche or a Ferrari and go race and have our own little bungalow and stuff like that. That type of racing. So.
Well, if it's a
It's gonna
rental,
be
we're
pretty.
rich enough to do that now. Let's go.
Yeah, I know, but it's not built. But they're building it. So they're fixing a track that's there, but they're building a whole. So it's really creative when I read it, because they're going after the Act 60 credits. So they're fixing the track. They're rebuilding the track. They're building a new building, like it's a garage style loft, with a hangout. You park your car at the bottom, you hang out on top, and then there's a hotel they're building as well. So they're going Act 60, all that, which is pretty sick. So I'm pretty excited to see how that works out for them. I think they're scheduled to start work this year. So, so that's got me pretty excited about Ponce. And then today I went, and I have something under contract now, and I'll talk about it tomorrow. But everywhere was for sale signs, everywhere. And I'm not talking about little homes. I'm talking about big buildings and stuff like that I'm going to start calling on, because I'm pretty excited. We can get a really good deal on a building and build out some sort of Act 60 play or something that we can sell on. I'd be excited to do that. And then the little towns around it I would look into too. I was talking to a rainmaker who's looking for his first flip in these little towns. And the little towns are really cheap, guys. And when I say cheap, doesn't necessarily mean a bad deal. It's just, for the town, you have to gauge what the price range is for that town. So if the thing sells for 180 and you can buy it for 50 and fix it for 50 and you're all hitting for 100, you make 80 grand profit, give or take closing costs. So that's the stuff I'm looking at right now. So I would be looking at that.
I love it, and I do love that system that you're talking about. That was our idea when we came to the island of Puerto Rico, was just go to where the big boys are investing tons of money and buy the small stuff that isn't on their radar, because why are they going to waste their time screwing around with buying a house for 50 grand and fixing it up and
Correct.
then for 180? They don't have time for that. They're busy spending tens of millions, hundreds of millions.
44 million in the Intercontinental Hotel. I think this other project is closer to 100 million, or 60, between 60 and 100 million. And then you already have the money they spent for the build out of the port. In Ponce. So it's freaking ridiculous. And Ponce is coming up slowly. And Ponce, today's President's Day. And Ponce is having like a little festival in the heart of Ponce, where the Plaza de las Bombas are. Every time I go to Ponce, it's a freaking party. I've never not been there, and there's like orchestra or something going on, and I'm like, man, this place is moving. It's just had a couple bad mayors after the earthquakes, but other than that, hopefully they get back in line. They spend the money well. So I'm pretty excited to see what the future of Ponce has for Puerto Rico.
Yep. Peter is saying that Cabo Rojo is going to boom when the Rubin brothers start there. Yeah, that's the same concept. I mean, they're going to spend $2 billion or something crazy, some huge amount of money. And when they do, everything around there is going to improve because of it, right? Like you just imagine how that works for someone who's buying up a building and has a 6-unit or a 10-unit apartment building. You're going to have workers there. You're going to have hotels coming in and high-end homes, and infrastructure will generally get better. I mean, you just can't help but fall into money if you do what Adon just said and follow the news and figure out where these big boys are going to spend the money. I'm assuming the Rubin brothers are about to start breaking ground. Have you been following that at all? That Ascencio project?
So it hasn't come back up. And here's something else I would say. So yes, you should read the news and follow the big projects, but I like things that are already going. So the Intercontinental Hotel is going. The big cruise ship's already going. The raceway is going to start soon. That stuff, for me, is more viable than the Rubin brothers, because they're still buying up land. They have to go through years of permitting because they're buying oceanfront stuff. So
And they're
Robert
still
knows better
being
than
fought by
anybody here.
the local people there too. I don't think they're
Exactly.
super popular.
Yeah.
I
So
do think they're going to get
there's
it
a lot
done
of
because they've got a ton of money behind them. But
Of course,
yeah.
and it improves Puerto Rico, but until that point, until they start breaking ground, I'm not even looking at Cabo Rojo. I think it's going to be a great deal for somebody, and I think it's going to be a great market once they get going. But right now, it's really far to get people to work down there, and prices are pretty. I mean, they're not bad. I've seen some stuff. I've been surprised with the prices I've seen down there, but I rather invest somewhere where things are already moving and going towards, completion than something that hasn't started, because there's also something of being too early to the game and then sitting
Yep.
and waiting for the money to rain,
Yep.
So I'd rather be in the middle.
I just think that's a brilliant plan, and that's exactly what brought us to the island of Puerto Rico. It worked out really, really well for us, and it can still be done. So if you guys are watching this and like Flagship, you're thinking of coming, follow that plan, follow that idea. Go where the big money is investing, and buy the stuff at their heels. I'll drop one more little tidbit of information inside of our Apex group. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So this Thursday coming up will be a masterclass that Adon and I will put on. But the Thursday after that, we're going to have an Act 60 expert come in who has a new liquidity option for people where he will lend against potential tax credits. And I am very excited to hear what he has to say, because I've been saying for years that when someone figures out how to get people liquid on the island, it's going to really, really open some doors. So if you guys are in Apex, be ready for that. Of course, this week we'll have a great class, but next week it's gonna be really special. And if you're not in Apex, you should find the link. I don't know if there's one somewhere in the description, or if Adon can put it out.
Just go to the last video, or just go to school and write Apex or Robert. They'll show up. I can't send it to you guys right now because I'm driving, and I'm being enough irresponsible being on video and driving. But if I want to add an extra layer.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we're coming to the end of it.
If you're really interested, you can join the free account, which is the Flip Flop Flipper free account on school, and then send me, McKenna, or Robert a DM on there, and we can send you the link for Apex.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
if there's any Apex members, hold on. If there's any Apex members watching this and they want to put their link in there because you guys get a benefit as well, then I would recommend you do that now. So,
there you go. I joined last week. That's right, Lou. Nice. Lamb Lancaster says I'm ready. Let's go.
Someone put the link in.
Mike, put your link in for us, buddy. Help us out.
Help us out, Mike. Mike's the man.
Oh, everybody's like, why can't Robert put the link in? Well, because
Robert has glasses now. Robert's completely done with technology. From this point on, he's going to start hitting things again with the hand, see if it works.
I'm thinking of I do everything on my phone, and so I don't even have a laptop, guys. This is the God's honest truth. If I need to go on a Zoom or something, I use my wife's laptop, or if I'm in Florida, I've got a desktop. But what I want to do, the plan is going to be to go back to a corded phone that's only in my house, and then basically that's it. You got to have my phone number, or you can't talk to me. That would be great for me.
You're like Woody Harrelson.
I would love that.
He apparently has a voice recorder. You call it, and then he'll listen to the voice recording, and then maybe call you back.
Mike, part of being the flip-flop flipper lifestyle is you don't need a laptop. But
There you go.
you gotta have a business partner like a Don who doesn't treat you too badly when you ask him to do the simple stuff over and over again.
No,
There you
like I said, I'll send 25 old people memes just to make them feel the pain.
Oh yeah, get those those glasses are getting better. I bought the first gen of those glasses with the cameras in them, and they were terrible, the Ray-Ban ones. But I think they're going to get these new glasses where it'll have facial recognition and everything.
Yeah, you're supposed to get in-lens notifications and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. We're definitely moving into technology that you're probably gonna have to call 3 people to figure out how to use.
And even though I don't have a laptop, I am in line to buy a robot. So as soon as I can, I want one of those Tesla bots. All right,
So it
guys.
can carry you
11
from the house to the car.
here, which means that we've been going at it for just about an hour. And I appreciate all of the conversation in the chat. Tomorrow night, we're going to do the Shark Tank. So guys, if you're in Apex and you've got a skill that you want to go through on Shark Tank, I think that Adon's got a deal, and I think we've got 1 or 2 more. But we could put your deal in there. If you're not in Apex, join Apex, and then we'll deep dive your deal as well. That will be tomorrow night, same time, same place. If you're watching us on YouTube, you'll be able to see it. Call it the Shark Tank. Guys, if you're in Apex and you want us to deep dive your deal, you know how to submit the form, and we'll do it. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you next week for Monday Night Live number 107. And Danny, I'm working, buddy. I'm trying to buy something so that I can write off this thing. Real careful not to call it a vacation.
I mean, technically, if you're looking at stuff,
I can't afford a
you'll be
vacation
fine.
to do fun things while I work, right?
Yes. Got to write it off. All right, guys. Well, this has been great. Have a great night. Don't contact the feds and let Robert know, or the IRS, that Robert's on vacation. And we'll see you tomorrow for Shark Tank.
Robert's working, always working. See you guys tomorrow night. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
This is Emmanuel, and in just 3 weeks, he found the deal of a lifetime, negotiated an offer, got it accepted, found the EMD from a third party, me, and then found the buyer to sell it. Now, how did he do all of that? He's a member of the Flip Flop Flipper Apex community. And inside of Apex, he was able to find the buyer who's an operator. He was able to find someone who wanted to put up the money, and he's got the deal of a lifetime done and is going to make $40,000 on his very first deal. So if that sounds good to you, and you want to be like Emmanuel, comment Apex and I'll send you the link.